Hi, Falcons. Welcome to the last week of the month. So, what's the agenda? So, on the stream, you get to see the announcement by the teacher. So, agenda number one, just a reminder the science booklets are to be collected by the end of the week, which is actually the end of the month. And probably you get to see me with a red bean trying to go from room to room collecting your booklets. Now, second, prepare for the Science Kahoot Challenge this week. So, this Science Kahoot Challenge would be for marks. So, questions would be coming from the science booklet. So, the Kahoot Challenge would be dedicated per grade level. Unlike the practice Kahoot Challenge, right? The practice Kahoot Challenge was for all of the grades, so same questions throughout. But the one for Tuesday would be for the grade sevens, and the questions would be coming from their science booklet. Now, Wednesday, we will have grade 8s and grade 9s doing the Science Kahoot Challenge. And again, questions in majority would be coming from the science booklets. Now, third, that I'm going to discuss briefly would be the APT Google assignment. Now, APT stands for Animal in You Personality Test. So, say classwork. We'll go into that shortly. But fourth reminder would be the National Microbiology Lab will do an online presentation with the school on Thursday, January 28th. Now, FYI here, they did an in-class presentation in the years past. So I just have here up a what's this some tweeted video of what they've done with us in the years past. So if you're interested, you can simply click on this, try and get a preview of what's coming up for Thursday, and that would be period 4 this Thursday. Okay, and it depends on your teacher or teachers if they would want you to be part of it. Okay, let's go into the classwork. So if I click on classwork, you get to see this. It says here, do the APT animal in your personality test, this one. Okay. After doing that, you will come up or see the animal in you. It would just tell you after the test the animal in you. And of course, after doing that, you can now go to the worksheet and complete it. So let's say if I click on this animal in your personality test. So this is what you see. So it says here, discover your animal personality test. Okay. And then you click on start the test. There would be some quick questions here, and I want you to be as honest as possible. Okay. And the questions or the answers are based on your perception of yourself. So just be honest and you'll come up with an answer. So you can be an elephant, you can be an eagle, you can be a bat, a beaver. So many possibilities here. And relating it with our units of learning for the sevens, this is really a perfect fit because your unit is on interactions within ecosystems, and there we study about plants and animals, about the different ecosystems. Now, how is this tied up with the eights? Your unit of learning is now on cells and body system, and definitely the body frame or built for every animal is different from one another. Now, for the grade nines, since our unit of learning is on biology or reproduction, so the life cycles of these animals are different from one to another. Okay. Now, after doing this, let's try and get back to your worksheet. So here, slide number 1, it says here. So if I'm going to just click on present to just have it bigger on your end. So it says here, of course, you need to fill out your name, homeroom, and date. So based on the animal in your personality test, what animal are you? So write it down. And it says here, cut and paste a good image of your animal. So you can search the net and come up with a very good picture. Okay. Now, next, third question. Cut and paste a habitat image for your animal. What's a habitat? And where are you getting your answers, right? So if I'm going to click on habitat here, a habitat is simply kind of like the house or the natural environment for your animal, right? So, or it is indicated here, it's nothing but the natural surroundings for your animal. Okay, now the fourth question now, it says here, while each animal personality is unique, they also fall into one of the five broad categories. So animals can be carnivores, meat eaters, herbivores, plant eaters, rodents, birds, and reptiles. Okay, what are you? So where would you get the answer? So you go back to the personality test and you can browse the animals. So how is that? So going back to this one, the site, click this and let's see what comes up. So let's say you're a lion. So if you're a lion, then you would know, oh, you're a carnivore. So let's see what are the other categories here. So if by chance you are a gorilla after the personality test, then you would know that you are an herbivore, right? Or maybe you're a rodent or an insectivore. How is that? Maybe you're a bat or you're a mouse after the personality test. So you would know your broad category there. And what else do I have here? So you can be, if you're an eagle, for instance, right, or a dove or a swan, then you would fall under the category of birds, right? So when you try and get back to your worksheet, right? So this, right? So let's say, let me just make it bigger again. Okay. So this would now be on this on this particular slide. So you know what to write here. What are you? So you're not going to say you're an elephant again. No, you need to say, oh, where is that? Oh, I'm a carnivore. Okay, so you can just write there carnivore. Now the fifth question here, click on matchmaker as a classmate of the opposite sex. So you're female, you can ask another classmate who's male. Or if you identify as a male, well, you can ask a female friend, right? So write your name here and your animal and your classmate's name and whatever is the animal. And then what's the result when you click on matchmaker here? So what's the result on friendship? Is it 100%? So again, let's go back to this one, right? So to the site again. So click on matchmaker. So animal matchmaker. So let's say you're a dog. Click on the dog if you're the dog. And your classmate is, let's say, I'm going to choose maybe a crocodile. Hmm. So friendship is only 25%, right? So maybe uh, another classmate probably is, let's see, maybe a penguin. Oh, you have 50% for the friendship, right? Never mind about love or sex here. So just concentrate on the idea of friendship here. So it's interesting. So remember, this one is you. So you know your animal now, and then ask a friend. And I would want you to just pick on the opposite gender. So here you could always just if you're a dog, and then let's say there's another dog, right? So, ooh, 100%. So This is interesting, right? So when you get back to this one, you know what to write now. Okay? So let me just again bring it up on a larger scale so you know friendship here. Okay? If you're a dog and your classmate's animal is also a dog, then you write down here 100%. Okay? So that's the fifth question now. Six, who are the celebrities who share the same animal as you? Where would you get the answer? Again, from the site under celebrities here, click that. So let us see what happens. Okay? So let us go back to the site. So click on celebrities. Okay. Now there may be a celebrity who shares the same animal as you, or maybe there's no one. Doesn't matter, right? So let's say if you're a penguin, oh, you share the same animal as Mark Wahlberg, right? Or maybe you're an owl, then Mr. Bean, yeah, and then you share the same personality as Mr. Rowan Atkinson, right? So very interesting if you click on this, right? And sometimes if you browse through the animals, maybe you can find the celebrity. Maybe there's a well-known personality associated with you. And what you can do is just, let's say you're a sheep or a warthog or a zebra. Let's say you're a zebra. So the zebra personality, okay? So the powerful and loyal zebra. So I want you to read through that and think if you kind of have the same personality as the animal, okay? And let's say famous zebra personality. So Christopher Darden, right? So you can have a name there. It can be a celebrity or a well-known personality or a famous one. So there is something there for every animal. Okay, so that's how you are able to answer this one. Who are the celebrities who share the same animal as you? Now, I've asked a number of teachers already. Uh, they might be willing to help you out in this. You can ask three teachers or staff, except Miss F, right? What animal are you um, You can even ask the principal, Mr. Principal, what animal are you? We're doing this assignment with Miss F. Or you can ask Miss Koyman from Team Humility. You can ask, because I know she did this, and then you can ask her, like, Miss K, what animal are you? And then you can just write their initials here, like Miss K, so, and the animal, right? Now, how about Miss F? So you can click Miss F. Let's see the animal of Miss F. Hmm. What do you think? This is me, right? So you know the name, right? Hi again for the last question, okay? So it's a reflection, okay? So hopefully these are the questions that can guide you. So did you like this animal in your personality test? Were you surprised at the results? Now, I want you to read more about your animal personality and maybe you share the same qualities or behavior as your animal, right? Now, I want you to use your own words. So you're not going to type in your reflection on this Google assignment. Instead, I want you to go to your My Blueprint and there is an activity there, and the title is Reflection, the Animal in Me. So you go to your My Blueprint, and let's see what I have here. So on my end, as the teacher, I made sure that I have all of my students here. So these are the number of students, and if I pick on one, let's say carriage here, for instance. So there is already under activity this last slide on Google assignment. It was a reflection, the animal in me. So start typing um, your thoughts on the personality test and about the animal in you. Okay. So again, where would you get a good idea of the behavior? Again, when you browse through the animals here, right? So let's see. And I can speak for myself. Let's say Miss F here. So Miss F is a bat. So if I do my reflection, I would kind of look into the bad characteristics here. So, am I artistic? I guess. So, reflective? Yes. I do that a lot of times. Unpredictable? Well, you better ask my family. I can be unpredictable at times, right? So, maybe I share those behaviors like my animal, the bat. And it says here unconventional, definitely. Like I'm a nonconformist, right? I just dress up the way that I feel comfortable in, right? So I'm not dictated by fashion or I'm not even dictated by my age, right? I just wear something that I'm comfortable with, right? Now, try and do the same thing. Read through your animal, and you might just be surprised at how similar or at times dissimilar are you with your animal. So on careers, am I in the right spot? Psychiatrist, social worker, maybe. I mean, these are some of our roles as teachers, right? Archaeologist, or maybe this has something to do with my passion or love for travel. Like why I love so much Greece. Greece is very rich in archaeological sites, right? So I love visiting those places. So, musician, I cannot sing, but I do play the piano, right? So maybe that would count as being a musician, right? Love and friendship, yeah. Bats are enamored with the idea of love. So maybe that's true. I'm really a true romantic at heart, right? So I still love to read love stories, right? So try and just explore all of this. Oh, interestingly, hmm, famous bad personalities, Nostradamus, right? And Gypsy Rose Lee. So you can do the same thing on your end, okay? So I hope I get to read wonderful reflections from you guys in my blueprint, okay? So that's it for this activity on APT, Animal in Your Personality Test, and hope you enjoy doing this. Okay, so bye for now. Ciao.